thing. I'm gonna be posting it up on YouTube regularly. But today, I'm gonna be reviewing these 3 games: Wild Metal, Coasterworks, and Soul Fighter for the Dreamcast.
As you can see, Evan's collection has grown quite a lot. He's been buying video games from a store called The Exchange. They had cheap prices, and his favorite games are there. He's got quite a collection now, and he'll be reviewing a lot of these games that he thinks don't deserve to even be out, or just have major design flaws. As you can see, he's got mostly N64 games. And now let's go to the consoles themselves. We've got his Sega Dreamcast, Super Nintendo Entertainment System,
And my oldest, the Nintendo 64.
this Nintendo 64,
I've got 3 Game Boys.
and he's got 2 DS's.
Okay, right now, I'm going to be starting with one Dreamcast game, Wild Metal. You ready for a bad game? Well, let's begin. First off, you can pick all these different tanks, but it doesn't really make a difference. They all shoot the same and drive the same. I personally go with this. See, it loads. And first problem is that look at the graphics on the mountain. It looks horrible. Look at this.
It's like N64.
Yeah, it's N64 standards. Second off, look at the grass. I mean,
Is that grass or puke?
yeah, what do you say? So anyway, here's what it typically looks like. You're just a tank going around shooting other tanks. You gotta get all of the flashing lights at the bottom. But by doing, and you gotta destroy all the tanks first before you can get one. So yeah, I'm just going around looking for the thing.
If you want story for this game, it's in the game manual. It doesn't make much sense either, I guess.
Yeah, and one of the problems is that there's no icon to tell you where you're.
There's no crosshairs. You can't tell where you're shooting. It just shoots up. That's all.
Yeah, and even if you're at a precise angle on the mountain,
It still go wherever it wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't make much sense to just start firing everywhere.
Yeah.
You just have to be lucky.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like... And another problem with this game is, what's going on? Like, I
What
guess
are these
they're...
tanks trying to kill you? Shouldn't they be, like, trying to help you or something?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, is there some evil army we don't know about?
Well, it's probably in the story, so we'll probably let that slide.
What are these? Like, they just look like... I don't know what you call it.
Dots.
Yeah, they look like dots, like items from,
Atari.
From Atari, yeah.
The controls are weird, as you can see. If you press the X button, it drops this kind of triangular dot thing. It doesn't have much purpose. If you run over it, nothing really happens.
The graphics on Zelda were better than this game. And remember, this is a cartridge. They use a CD. CDs can hold a lot more than cartridges. Yet, they still have, in this game, still has terrible graphics. And I'm pretty sure you can't amp them up in any way possible. I've checked, and it doesn't say anything about graphics getting better at all. So, really, this game is bad. I wouldn't even bother buying this game.
So, as you just seen here, this is a mediocre RPG. This is a mediocre adventure game. Don't get these games. These games are horrible. If you want a good adventure game, try anything else but this.
Well, I'm going to be reviewing a game called Coasterworks. It's pretty much build your own roller coaster and then ride it. So let's pop this guy in too. Let's go continue or new game. Let's try new game. Alright, Kids Town Park. Sounds exciting. Well, since this game's like, I don't even know what to do kind of game, like most games nowadays, like why is it wireframe? Anyway, let's take a look at the manual. Analog, thumb pad, directional button, start button. Everything seems normal for a Dreamcast game. It doesn't have anything else, that's all? Well, this manual's useless. It doesn't even tell me what to do. Alright. Alright, well, let's see here. This is a construction zone, I see. Use Y button to toggle between... Thanks, but it's not going to let me play? Oh, that's crap. Come on. Let's start building the rail, finally.
The problem is this tutorial is way too long.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, move forward, I guess. Making coaster. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Cool, I guess. I mean, at least it's 3D, polygons and everything. Again, the graphics aren't as good, but, you know, it's alright for a coaster game. And why is there a timer? Why does there need to be a timer? And who's the screaming bitch behind me? Shut up! And the velocity and speed? Who cares?
This is that? What use is that?
Are we going to write this down? Are we trying to build a park? Okay, that's nice. Cool. Nice. How am I getting more? What is with the improper fractions? What the heck?
And if you only mess up on one of these, you gotta start all over.
That's crap. And what's with the fireworks, too? It's just a roller coaster. If you want a good roller coaster game, get yourself Roller Coaster Tycoon. Install it on a computer and compare it to this game. I'll put a link into the description on how to get Roller Coaster Tycoon. Also, take mention, do not try any of this at home. Next game.
There's three guys, Atlas, Xiaomi, and Orion. I usually go with Orion.
Well, for one thing, Orion and Xiaomi, like, one's Japanese and one's freaking American. I mean, Orion? That's not a Japanese word.
It's like Greek. Is it?
I think so. Loading screen gets kind of annoying, these weird blue ghost
guys. Yeah, look
guys.
at that guy. I mean, look at the guy next to Orion. What the heck? What the heck? His face is all demented.
Well, I see that you're running, first off.
So as far as the graphics go, it's quite good.
The graphics are pretty good, yes. And it says fight. For one thing, it's Soul Fighter, not Soul Quest. It's not like a fighter. It's like
Double Dragon 3D ripoff.
Yeah, I don't get how they could call it a fighter when it's not a fighter, so it's a quest.
The main problem with this game is the controls. The controls are awful. You press B to jump. You press A to get into this fighting stance or whatever it does. I don't know what that does. Oh yeah, here's a cut.
And here's some weird red ball.
Back to the manual. As you can see, look at these controls. They're horrible.
There's a ton of them too.
Yeah.
Who wants to do a combo in this kind of game?
Yeah. Yeah, why can't it just be like Double Dragon? Plain and simple.
It's too much of a button mashing game for Dreamcast.
Yeah. And look at this. Jump and punch. When would you ever want to punch and jump? Back to the game.
I mean, I've seen a lot of bad games, but come on. You're on a quest to get souls, not fight souls. You're not fighting souls, you're fighting people.
There are some cool special moves.
Yeah, some of the moves are okay.
Yeah, if you press up and A, you pull out this thing, you can fight with it. But of course, that guy got hit with a rock, but it doesn't make a difference.
Again, the graphics are pretty good for this game.
God, that annoying voice every time it's saying go. Where does it say go to where?
Yeah. And the music gets so annoying. I mean, especially here.
Yeah, on the title screen it's okay.
Yeah, the title screen music's alright. It's pretty cool.
And one of the main problems is that I can't figure out how to pick up any items.
So it's just you and the mage thing. Sometimes your wand goes away, your staff.
Well, that's because your weapon bar is getting too low. You need to get enough hits to recharge it.
Oh.